Have you ever noticed how some women manage to capture attention just by walking into a room? It's not because of flashy clothes or huge logos. It's something much more subtle and powerful. You know that moment when you look at a woman and think, wow, such elegance? Well, there's a formula behind it. And today I'm going to share with you the 6 old money accessories that make any woman over 40 stand out in a unique and sophisticated way. Oh, and the 6th item, that one is special. It's a piece you probably already have stored at home but never imagined the power it holds. Stay with me until the end, because this tip can literally transform any basic look into a magazine-worthy outfit. Item 1. Classic and timeless genuine pearl necklace. Let's start with the most iconic piece of the old money wardrobe, the genuine pearl necklace. And look, before you think, oh, but pearls are for grandmothers, let me explain something. The problem is that many women think pearls only go with formal occasions. Result? They leave this incredible jewelry stored in the drawer while always repeating the same basic necklaces. A white t-shirt with jeans becomes a runway production just with a pearl necklace around the neck. It's literally magic. How to wear pearls in a modern way. First option, go for the classic necklace with casual pieces. T-shirt, blazer, and pearls? Perfect. Second alternative, longer pearl necklace, which you can wear doubled around the neck. And here's a precious tip. It doesn't need to be the most expensive pearl in the world. There are beautiful and affordable cultured pearls. The important thing is that they're genuine because they have a unique shine. Oh, and if you don't follow me on this channel yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Item 2. Gold or silver, watch with discreet design. Now let's talk about a piece everyone wears, but few know how to choose correctly. The watch. And look, I'm not talking about those giant watches full of diamonds. The most common mistake I see is women wearing a watch as if it were just any bracelet, without thinking about the impact this piece has on the look. Or they opt for very sporty models for occasions that call for more elegance. When you wear an inappropriate watch, it can completely break the harmony of your visual. Imagine being all dressed up and then a colorful plastic watch appears on your wrist. The solution is to invest in a classic watch, whether in gold, silver, or quality leather. The design has to be clean, without too much information. Think of those watches that Audrey Hepburn wore. Simple, elegant, and timeless. Extra tip. If your budget is tight, look for vintage watches in thrift stores. Sometimes you find true gems at an incredible price. If you're enjoying these style tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more incredible women like you. Item 3. Pure silk scarf with traditional patterns. And here we come to one of the most versatile pieces, the silk scarf. People, this piece is pure French sophistication, and the best part is that you can use it in 1,000 different ways. But I know what the problem is. Many people think scarves are difficult to use, or that they'll look like a 1980s flight attendant, and then they leave this wonderful piece aside. What happens when you don't have a silk scarf is that you're limited to the same accessories as always. That basic bag stays basic, and you miss chances to add a special touch. First way to use, around the neck in a modern way. It can just be thrown on without a knot. Second option, on the bag, tied to the handle, transforms any bag into a chic piece. Third alternative, in the hair, as a headband or ponytail. About patterns, go for classic prints, polka dots, stripes, or simple geometric designs. And tell me here in the comments, do you use scarves? What's your favorite way? Item 4. Structured premium leather bag without logos. Now let's talk about an accessory that can make or break your look. The bag. And here I'll be direct. Forget those bags full of logos or flashy gold chains. The big mistake is thinking that expensive bags have to scream that they're expensive. Result? They end up carrying true walking billboards, when true elegance is in the opposite of that. When you use a very flashy bag, it competes with the rest of your look. Instead of complementing, it becomes the center of attention. The solution is to invest in a structured bag made of quality leather without apparent logos. It can be black, brown, or camel. The format should be classic. Think of a bag that Grace Kelly would use. More affordable alternative. Look for good quality synthetic leather bags or vintage bags. And since you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Item 5. Italian leather shoes with impeccable finishing. Let's now talk about a piece that is often neglected: shoes. And look, it doesn't need to be literally Italian, but it needs to have quality and impeccable finishing. The problem is that many women focus on clothes and forget about their feet. Then you see a well-dressed person, but with worn-out shoes. It's like building a beautiful house and leaving the facade peeling. Poor quality shoes give everything away. You could be wearing the most expensive dress in the world, but if the shoes are bad, everyone will notice. The solution is to have at least 3 quality pairs: a classic black pump, a brown or nude one, and a loafer for every day. These 3 solve 90% of situations. Alternative for those starting out: invest first in black, which is more versatile. A simple and well-maintained leather shoe is always better than a branded one that's poorly maintained. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite shoe? Item 6. Vintage brooch or family heirloom jewelry. And we come to the most special item, the vintage brooch or that family heirloom jewelry that's stored in your jewelry box. People, this piece is pure, authentic old money. I know many people think brooches are a thing of the past, but let me tell you, the brooch is one of the most elegant ways to stand out. When you don't use these special pieces, you lose the opportunity to tell a story through your visual. A jewelry piece with history has a completely different energy. First way to use: on the blazer, classic and elegant. Second option, on the shirt collar. Third alternative, on the scarf or bag, and a modern way, in the hair, holding a bun. If you don't have inherited jewelry, look in thrift stores or antique fairs. A vintage brooch can be found at a super affordable price. The beauty of the brooch is that it adds personality to the look. It's that detail that makes people ask, "Where did you buy that?" So recapping. We have pearls that bring instant sophistication, the discreet watch that demonstrates good taste, the silk scarf that adds elegance, the structured bag without logos, the leather shoes that finish any look, and the vintage brooch that tells your unique story. The truth is that elegance has no age and no fixed price. It's about choosing timeless pieces, taking good care of what you have, and understanding that less is more. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to create an elegant capsule wardrobe spending little. Tell me here in the comments, which of these pieces do you already have, and which one do you most want to add to your wardrobe? If you loved these tips, then what comes next, you're simply going to fall in love with. Right here beside, I've left a video that's practically a manual for you to continue becoming that elegant, powerful woman who exudes confidence, presence, and that air of sophistication that everyone notices. And it doesn't stop there. There's also a complete playlist packed with videos that will elevate your style, your image, and your self-esteem even more in a practical, accessible way without needing designer brands. Click now, because each video you watch is one more step for you to become that woman who enchants wherever she goes. Let's continue this wonderful journey together. I'll see you now in the next video.